What's going on, guys? Happy New Year's. I hope you guys had a fantastic holidays. What did you get up to? Let me know in the comments down below. As for me, I went to Dublin, Ireland, where I drank more beer and ate more sausages than any one man should. But hey, it was a blast. Over the break, I was also reflecting on all the success I've found here on this channel. The growth has been absolutely mind-blowing. All the likes, all the views, all the subscribers. I gotta thank you guys so much, it's changed my life. Now, I've been working on YouTube full-time for 3 years. Some of you guys may not know this. I know you're requesting it before they were famous on me, and I will get that done when we reach 1 million subscribers. And I'm telling you right now, it is a video to wait for because it's mind-blowing. I've been through a lot. I'm a bit of a crazy guy. So look forward to that, but in the meantime, here is a best of work I've done on other channels known as Inform Overload as well as IO Trends. One's a news channel, the other's an entertainment news channel. So without further ado, here is the best of me from 2015 and maybe a little bit more from years before. Here we go.
Lloyd, oh, I've been waiting for this brawl. You'll be on your knees like with Seabass in that stall. Maybe I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Next to you, I'm Albert Einstein. This getting through to your head? One day you crashed a limo, fell off the jetway again. Got robbed by an old lady, chased another one to Aspen. You can't even read and have no sense of direction. In a campaign for biggest fool, you would win the election.
Now, the average girl in the adult industry, she only lasts a couple months. Now, here we have Nikki Benz, who has a long-lasting career and is an award winner. I'm lucky enough to be sitting next to her.
Hey.
Nikki Benz! Now, you are a globetrotter. You were in Australia, you were in New York City recently. What are you up to?
Well, in Australia.
Okay, just one last thing, seeing as I have you here, I'm gonna kind of put myself out on a limb.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of guys would do this if given the opportunity.
Okay.
Nikki, what are you doing for the rest of your life?
Oh my god. No.
Oh. If you follow Nicki Minaj on Instagram, you were invited to a free 15-second show as the woman twerked upside down. I'm Michael McCRUDDEN, this is IO Trends. We got the full scoop and some video footage, including the slow-mo edition. So let's twerk right into things. Christmas has come early because someone took this video off of Instagram, put it onto YouTube, and then slowed it down. I must warn you, do not watch this and then have someone walk into the room. One punch at the hands of the game's manager, Whack 100. Seriously, the two drop faster than Jose Aldo. Now, right before their famous video on rapper Stitches, that one blew up. A lot of people subscribed. One person who didn't subscribe was Stitches himself. How do I know that? Well, the guy has since blocked me from following him on Instagram. Round one, fight! First up, we're gonna talk about the rise to fame. Now, typically weather forecasts, they're overlooked and underappreciated. Never before have they gone viral and racked up this many views. Yannette shot to fame just last month, but she's been presenting the weather for a year and a half. She came up with a brilliant idea to double her broadcast by posting them on YouTube as well, which makes us in North America really happy because we get to check out the show. Even though we have no idea what the hell she's saying, it's still a pretty good show. Her videos now get viewed in the millions. Jen Selter, she grew up a regular girl. She underwent a rhinoplasty at age 15. Post high school, she developed a strong interest in athletics and fitness, eating healthy, and also photography. Around the same time, Instagram, that thing went mainstream and she was right on top of it all. News and Yannette is the future, so I'm giving her the win. Round two, fight! In this round, we're gonna talk about controversy, we're gonna talk about making headlines. Now, for Lisa Ann, the Sarah Palin video that was released on Election Day back in 2008, well, that's the one that really put her on the map. And then there were the follow-ups. There was Nailin' Palin, which featured an Obama, and then there was Letterman Nailin' Palin. I don't know who the hell wanted to watch that. On top of this, she also reprised the role in an Eminem video. Currently, she's turning heads with love affairs with professional athletes, including 18-year-old Notre Dame football player Justin Brett. Some dudes, they get all the luck. Now, Mia Khalifa, she got herself in the news after sporting a hijab in various Pornhub productions. The Middle East was in uproar, with many of them lodging death threats her way via Twitter. She continues to bring media attention her way. She pumps out videos where she twerks the songs made in her name. She also took one guy's virginity, and then there was the direct messages from Drake where he was looking to hook up while she kisses and tells, and then shared it with the whole world. On top of that, Mia too has a soft spot for athletes, and she's become the unofficial mascot for Florida State. Although the team doesn't want them there. They're like, Mia, just go away. And she won't. Now, Lisa Ann, she turns heads, but it's Mia Khalifa who has risked her life, so we're gonna give her the win in this round. Let me show you how to blow your way to the top. Today is a day like no other because we have my very own Idols Flesh and Blood joining us the very talented Rita Carey, sister of Jim Carrey.
Well, thank you so much.
Come on, you're a singer.
Great to be here.
You can do better than that.
Oh, Michael on iOS, baby.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. So I put together a little pop quiz because I want to feel you out. I want to know how big of a fan you are of your brother's
Oh my
work.
gosh. Okay.
I actually have my personal movie collection here. We got
Great.
a little, Me, Myself, and Irene.
Oh,
I love
yes.
you, Philip Morris. Definitely a good one.
Yeah.
Bruce Almighty, Batman Forever.
Oh my-
I really actually don't have any other movies. Ace Ventura 1 and 2. Of course. I got the number 23. I'm that big of a fan. Hide the present.
That, I got a story about that.
Do you?
Yep,
Okay,
I got a story about that. That movie, that's Jim's favorite number, 23. The only reason why he did the movie is because he saw the script from the producer on his desk, and he goes, I'm doing that movie. The producer went, okay, you're doing the movie.
Wild. And that kind of plays into what happens in the film because the man's seeing that number everywhere.
He should have been more psycho in it, though.
He was
Because
pretty
I think
out
he could
there.
play a pretty good psycho. I want him to be like a Silence of the Lambs psycho.
Unbelievable.
You know, like really out there psycho.
Wild.
That would be great.
I think he could do it.
Oh, he could do it. I probably have a story about every movie up here.
Okay, well, let's pick your favorite. What's your
Oh,
favorite
wow.
Jim Carrey movie?
Jeez. You know what? I love so many of them. Dumb and Dumber, I have a story about that too. When he's getting his, hands and feet done, pedicures, manicures, that was for my dad. My dad had a disease in his toenails, were like hard as a rock, right? And so we used to cut them with scissors. So when Jim was doing the movie, he goes, this is for Dad. And he put it in where the guy took a chainsaw and cut off the toenails. That's a reference to my father.
And I actually believe there's a reference to your father in almost all of the films.
Pretty much. Truman Show too.
Is
The
this-
Claw, that was, that hurt so bad when my dad would do that. It really did. He would lay you down and he'd go, and dig in. But it was funny. It was fun, but it hurt too.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Okay, one more. Let's do the Truman Show.
Truman Show, good morning, good noon, and good night. That was my dad.
If I don't see you later, good
Yeah.
afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yes, he was the nice guy, the guy that everybody loved.
Unbelievable.
So Jim put something from all of us in every movie.
Take a look at this one ugly mofo.
It actually kind of reminds me of your dog, Ivy.
No, Ivy's adorable. Your dog sucks.
Well, the two of these things, they could end up in the world's ugliest dog competition.
That's right, there is such thing. My name's Dave Wapple.
And I'm Michael McCRUDDEN. We're talking about the world's ugliest dogs on the worst intro ever. Here for you on IO. Let's keep it.
So you know what, this is my dog Ivy, and that dog, well, it's Buster. And you know what, Buster is going down.
We want you guys to vote with hashtag Ivy or hashtag Buster on who you think is cuter.
No, I'm winning.
So just this past Friday, they crowned the winner of 26th finalist, and here it is, Quasimodo.
Dude, don't call it Quasimodo, that's cruel.
Actually, that's actually the dog's name. A fellow out in the UK, he had such a bad case of the runs, he had to pull over his car. My name's Michael McCRUDDEN, talking to you about a bad case of the hairy duns, here for you on IO. Oh man, you need to be a teenager in the 90s to get that reference.
Remember that time you got frost on your tongue? Oh, by the way, it was me that gave you fire to a pump. I may be dumb, but you most certainly are dumber.
Listen, if this doesn't work out, I'm seriously gonna be heartbroken. I'm sweating already. This is like, oh man. I've never been this nervous for a date before. Wait, dude, what the man? This is a legit production here. Get out of here. Oh, I'm so nervous. Hey, listen, dude, for real, you only get one shot with a woman like this. You need everything to be perfect. It's our first date. I gotta make the best impression. So, here goes nothing.
Wait, what? I thought this was an interview, not a date.
She's right here. Hi, Kendra. Bad start. Kendra Sunderland, everyone. Hashtag library girl. Unbelievable. Your life is transformed in just such a few short months. What's happening?
It feels like it's been 1 month to me, but I don't know. I went from being a lazy college student to having to work hard and be a boss, and it's been a crazy experience.
Okay, so right off the top, I went online and I looked up what kind of questions I should ask you. Real quick, let's just fly through these. What's your favorite movie of all time?
Right now, my favorite movie is The Interview, just because it cracks me up so much. And after all this blew up, I watched it, and James Franco his part where everyone's making fun of him, he's like, they hate us because they ate us. Like, that just made me laugh so hard, and it made it just so easy for me to go through this. So I've definitely been really into that movie lately.
Peanut Butter and Jealous.
Peanut Butter and Jealous, that's right.
What are your pet peeves?
My pet peeves. I hate when people talk, or not when people talk, when people chew with their mouth open. I can't stand it when they smack their lips.
I gotta write that.
When people are rude for no reason.
Yeah.
You know, just normal things that everyone hates.
Another question, like I got these online, they're silly. What's your nickname? We know that's Library Girl. What do you hate about dating?
What I hate about dating is the awkward dating where they want to continue dating you and you're not seeing it, and so I feel like it's when two people aren't connecting right. That's definitely the worst part.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to get rid of these questions. I think they're I found them on eHarmony. It was like what you should ask someone on a first date. And there was actually questions that it said what I shouldn't ask you on a first date, but I think these are actually a little bit better. How do you think I look?
I think you look good. I like your suit.
Yeah?
Your pants match.
We're going to get to that a little bit later. Another question they said I shouldn't ask you, how many kids are we going to have? It's a tough one.
I've always been set on 3 or 4. What do you think?
Yeah, I grew up I'm the youngest of 4, so, you know, you can convince me probably to do just about anything.
So 10.
Yeah, and we'll live in a shoe, it'll be amazing. Last question, second last question. Where do you see this relationship of ours going? I don't know. Crazy.
Did they really say not to ask these questions?
eHarmony, first date, like never ask these things, but I feel like we're getting somewhere. We're really accomplishing stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, right now we have our first Skype date, so
it's
what's
official.
next after that?
It's official. I actually got you flowers, like, and everything. I'm just gonna show you real quick.
Aww,
right?
thank you.
You know, they've seen better days, but you know, it's the thought, right? And finally, do you think your parents will like me?
I don't know. Can you cook?
Yeah. Like I got craft dinner going right now, but like I can work on these things. Like, you know, I'm a hard worker.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Well, if you can cook, then you're pretty much set.
And then we just got a bunch of questions from Poonie Man and Battlefield Air Force. Basically, they said that you should go on a date with me. So I don't know who this guy is you're seeing right now, but I think we're gonna have to kind of like.
We'll see.
You do come to Canada. I believe your website is backed by a Canadian company. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you're saying there's a chance? Well, that's.
I am going to Canada next week.
Next week? Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. When will you be? Do you need a lift from the airport? Like I can be there. Have you been to Tim Hortons before? It's like my favorite place in the entire world.
No, I haven't. So.
Alright guys, thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. It really means a lot to me. I'm having a blast. So be sure to let me know, as always, who you want me to document next in Before They Were Famous, After They Were Famous, Before They Were Dead, and I got a few other crazy concepts and segments and series coming for you guys in the future. Here are some other weird videos around me right now that I filmed in the past. Also, you guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. There are links always down below. And yeah, I look forward to reading your suggestions. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys in the next one. Have a great new year as well. All right, bye.